Hi everyone, my name's Hannah Pendo and today I'm going to speak to you for a couple of minutes about Psalm 77. I actually love the Psalms. I even rewrote a Psalm once in my childhood for my mum for Mother's Day, so if you need a good laugh, Jill Pendo will sort you out. So if we just start by reading some verses together from Psalm 77. I cried out to God for help. I cried out to God to hear me. When I was in distress, I sought the Lord. At night I stretched out untiring hands, but I would not be comforted. You kept my eyes from closing. I was too troubled to speak. My heart meditated and my spirit asked, will the Lord reject forever? Will he never show his favour again? Has his unfailing love vanished forever? Has his promise failed for all time? Has God forgotten to be merciful? Has he in anger withheld his compassion? If we just pause there for a minute, because I'm not sure about you, but I have definitely been in that place where Asaph was and asked those questions. Over the past few years, I have seen a lot of grief, a lot of loss, illness, and lives turned upside down. And I've also worked in a job where I've seen all of those things. And I think at the moment we're all in a place where we're seeing, sadness and grief and worry and uncertainty and illness, and I cried out to God for help as Asaph did. And we all turn to God and ask him to fix things, don't we? And please fix this, please help this person, please heal this person. But I felt like I was asking and wasn't being heard. And then you start thinking, actually, has his unfailing love vanished? Has his promise failed? Is he even there? And I was reading around this psalm a little bit, and I came across something Sturgeon had written. I'm just going to kind of paraphrase what he said. He said, if you're a child of God and you've had to ask the same questions as Asaph did, be thankful that he's asked them first, because if he's found an answer to them, we will too. If he's passed through this unharmed, so may we, because his God is our God, and he shall also be our helper. So actually, if you go on to read the rest of the psalm, it says, then I thought, to this I will appeal, the years when the Most High stretched out his right hand. I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yep, I will remember your miracles of long ago. I will consider all of your works and meditate on your mighty deeds. Your ways, God, are holy. What God is as great as our God? You are the God who performs miracles. You display your power among the people. With your mighty arm you redeemed your people. And then the psalm finishes to say, the waters saw you and writhed, the clouds poured down water, your thunder was heard in a world when the earth trembled and quaked. Your path led through the sea, your way through the mighty waters, even though your footprints weren't seen. So in the midst of all of his anguish and all of his, why is this happening? No one's heard me, I'm, alone. Asaph declared what he's going to do. He said, actually, I will remember all of the good things that you've done. You are the God that has done all of these miracles. You are the God that split the sea. You are the God that makes the earth shake. You have done all of these amazing things in my life, and I will make a decision to remember them. And I think in remembering and making the choice to remember the better seasons and the promises that God has made, it gave him a firm hope for the future. Sometimes we have to make that decision, don't we? We have to change our mindset of this place of, why is this all happening? Why am I in this place? Why do I feel so alone? And if you look and say, actually, all these things will work together for our good. We don't pretend to have to understand why they happen, and often we won't, but we can make the decision to remember the good things that God has done and the promises that he has made in our lives. I just want to finish quickly with remembering the footprints poem where it says, they're walking, God and this guy are walking along the beach together, and the hardest parts of his life he turns to God and he says, why are there only one set of footprints? Why did you leave me on my own and abandon me in these times? But God said, actually, my child, it was then that I carried you.